African Americans tend to think they're Aryans or that they're white. Does this bother us? Of course. Yes, it does because African Americans are Jewish. We're not white, nor equal, slash related to us whites, or that we are not the same. Bleached-skinned African Americans look like Italians and or Jews. Light-skinned African Americans are often blue or green, especially if skin bleaching occurs. We must racially cleanse the purple or black African Americans. Red Indians and yellow Asians are not white because inferior. Italian Americans are green, blue, or purple, not white. African Americans are black, purple, blue, or green, and not white. Red Indians, yellow Asians, green Italians, blue Julians, purple Africans, etc. Hashtag race. Native Americans are Nordic Jews. Aryans, Jewish Germans, and Jewish Americans, not really white. Red Aryans. Yellow Asians are not white. We think Native American Indians are Aryan, and that's as far as we're going to go. They're not white. We think Native Americans are not white people, but can become white people if race identities, or change mentality, or ideology, or way of thinking. Jewish are referred to the Native Americans as because smart. Racist Jews can be racist, but Africans are too dumb to be governmentally racist. Should we perceive the genocide against Native Americans as secretly or subliminally anti-white rhetoric? Natives are white, of course. Natives are always superior to settlers, or white, of course. We should follow through with mentality instead of inheritance, like we always do. Would it scare us to find out that white/blacks are related, or can feel compassion, or inverted feelings of Aryanism? Do we agree that white and black are secretly equal through white cell or single Ian science, or that African Americans are Aryan? What's white is righteous or good, scare or intimidate. Jewish spirits are people. Dago wops and spicizations are inferior. Set fire to their crops. Bring flames and fire to the Spanish people, their churches. Bring Italian villages to flames and fires of infernal hatred or white nationalism. Set Italian farms and crops on fire, their plantations or herbs too. Scare the Native Americans and set their reservations on fire, their crops, farms, to get them to leave. We have to set these reservations to flames and set them on fire, then call Native Americans inferior. Native American heritage should be deleted. We have to destroy Italian businesses because they're Jewish communists. We have to destroy Native American reservations and burn them down or erase them optimistically. I really don't care if they think we're pretending to be geniuses or whatever they say about white Americans. Do you believe we are white, even though the internet might say we are not, as white Americans? Do we agree that sometimes just simply saying we are white isn't enough? Sleep hurts are studied. We're trying to erase the Native American race 100% because it hurts the image of the whites. Native Italians are responsible. Do we agree that the Native Italian race in the future after their genocide will help Native American race die, or even replace it totally to help the whites? White people have smaller genitals, yes? Native Italians, Native Americans, and Native Germans are depicted as Aryan, dark, or inferior. Native Italians will be like Native Americans or Native Germans. We should build the Native Italian race, Native Italian concentration camps and reservations to come and crow America indefinitely. Native Americans, they're gone. They're supposed to be dead. We should also blame Italians for the problems we face as white people. Native Americans are supposed to be dead or forgotten peoples. Look at the German community, and now the Native American community. They're both regarded as not white or multicultural because we didn't rise to monocultural power yet. Genocide is the only real way to end racial cleansing. Racial cleansing against Native Americans should be shifted onto the Native Italians instead, really. Racial cleansing against Palestinians should be reversed on the Native Israelis instead. We should support racial cleansing in American communities instead of environmental cleansing. We are crows. Hashtag black shirts. Hail Kaplan. We are trying to clean up the American community and Native American community. We must become the serpent. Strike. Mentality is smarter than inheritance. You must be white and still continue to wear red, yellow, gray, black, or brown colors or shirts over our white skin because we are white underneath, mathematically, scientifically, mentally, racial realismly, or aesthetically. We must be white and still continue to wear gray, black, or brown colors or shirts. We must be white and still continue to wear black or brown colors or shirts. Far-right conservative socialism. Heritage is holding our ideology back, like inheritance. We must find a balance go-between. Inheritance or heritage don't matter too much. Just because a group of people are yellow Asians doesn't mean they are not white because inheritance is a joke. One who is inherently Native American is actually white and is identified as German. We have to change their behavior, or the way their thinking habits adjust. We are on the white path, and on the right path. Do we think Germans are not white until radicalized? We shouldn't believe in inheritance or genetics to be the indicator of who is white or not. When Japanese are inferior, like normal traditional misguided Germans, or traditional Native Americans who are not radicalized by genus dictator. White is mostly mentality instead of inheritance. If we are white, then we all must act white.